This is Kate Baconsale. You're listening to Baconsale.
Why'd you have to go and make your song titles complicated? Are we talking Blue Dabba Dee or the one that was sung by Leanne Rimes? So confusing. Is it magic or changes or heaven? Oh geez, honestly, just promise me we're not gonna get in a fight. No.
I promise nothing.
Yeah.
Good job, Zach.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good to go.
I was going to say, you can give a preview of some songs to come.
Oh.
Yes. Welcome to Baconsale. I'm Joel.
I'm Kent.
And I'm Zack.
We'd like to thank you for listening to our last show, our Bruce Willis tribute show.
Yeah.
Kind of unusual. I don't think we've ever done that before of like a specific actor. Have
Still
we?
living? No, we've done directors as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
It felt right.
Kind of felt like his career
I feel like
ended.
we convinced everyone that Bruce Willis movies are good.
I think that there was a lot of nostalgia that came from the episode.
Yeah.
And, well, there was some comments from Valerie Lovelace Ilguth who says, I think this episode could have had a part 2 in a couple years. Like, really? Like another Bruce Willis episode? Because there are so many movies you didn't talk about. I have to say that I recently watched Death Becomes Her for the first time, and Bruce Willis disappears in the role.
He does.
Love it.
I knew he was in the movie and kept wondering when his character was going to show up. It's probably 10 or 15 minutes in before he realized he was there the whole time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. And then I have another comment from Zachary Western.
Wait.
What?
You weren't on the show.
Oh, it was not. And so Zachary Western wanted to say, thank you for being on the show, Emily. I very much appreciated
Yeah,
it.
thanks,
Yeah,
Emily.
say the thing you said in the Paikin bit that she's not going to hear.
Oh, what was I going to say?
You're not Discount Zach.
Emily, you're not Discount Zach. You're Tier 1 Premium Emily because you have been involved with Baconsale longer than I have. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, you talked about that in the Paikin bit, and we actually have released that Paikin bit for everyone.
Yep.
If you go to patreon.com/Baconsale, you can listen to what a Paikin bit is like and get a feel for the madness that occurs when we're not having Kent edit our ums and ahs and mouth noises out.
Oh,
It's
bad.
45 minutes of mouth noises, actually.
It went long this time.
Yeah.
And it included, Kent told a story about almost dying while doing karaoke.
Yeah.
We also, Kent reviewed...
Fantastic Beasts.
Yes, that's the name of it.
You don't even care.
He's so far beyond that.
And Everything Everywhere at Once. We reviewed a couple
Yes.
movies there, and we talked about what we were watching.
Yeah.
So give it a listen. Go to patreon.com. You can hear what it's like for patrons.
Speaking of patrons, we do have a new patron, and this patron has joined the Bacon Council.
Bacon Council.
This is a big deal.
Yes.
We'd like to welcome Pants.
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 P-A-N-T-S. Pants?
Yeah,
Just,
pants.
Just pants now.
Just pants.
Pants.
That's all we need. But Pants, sorry, it's a good thing we have pop filters, has joined the Bacon Council. And it's so fun.
Yeah. So thank you, Pants. We appreciate your support.
Yeah, that's great.
You join us twice a year and, get
We've got our secret messenger chats.
secret messenger.
Secrets.
Yes. Speaking of secrets that aren't so secret, the Baconsale pre-quiz is live. If you go to our social media pages, you can see the pre-quiz. What's the pre-quiz, you ask? We are getting ready for our anniversary show, and we need to see who's going to be the contestants to see who's going to be the new listener.
Yep.
And so if you go to our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter pages, actually our Instagram bio, you'll see the pre-quiz there. Take the pre-quiz. Don't Google anything because we want to get your memory.
Yeah.
No, let's lay it out clearly. If you Google the answers and get it all right and come on the show, you're going to get smoked in the quiz, y'all.
Absolutely.
We don't want anyone to have a bad time coming on the show. We want everyone to have a fair chance to win.
We will mock you.
and as of the airing of this episode, you have about 3 more days technically until the quiz is going to close. So get on there and take the pre-quiz, and you could join us in person and record an episode of Baconsale and enjoy your time with us. We hope.
Can't wait to see you.
That's not what we're talking about today. What are we talking about today, Zach?
We are having the return, which I believe for the third time?
Second time. Well,
second music one.
Song one.
Second song one. Third time we're doing this. We're having Twinner Winner today.
Twinner winner. Yeah, because we did a movie one first.
The movie one.
This was an all-star show last year.
It was a tier 1 episode of Baconsale.
Yes.
So sequels are always better than the original.
Bigger budget.
We're going to be taking like-titled songs and matching them up against each other. Now, these are not covers, meaning we're not going to do like, oh, so-and-so did it and then so-and-so covered it.
But we should.
These we talked about that for
Eventually, yes.
Winner. But these are 2 hit songs. Like these aren't obscure songs that Kent found at the last track of his vinyl record in his basement that happen to have the same title as a hit. We chose songs
It's 8-track.
Souffle Stevens.
Yes, these are charting hits that have the same title, and we're going to put them against each other in a little mini match.
Yeah, so this won't be bracket winners. There's one winner for each matchup, and that's it. We'll leave it there.
And the way we explained it last time, even though Kent tried to change the rules.
Kent tried, yeah.
Wait, what were the rules that I tried to change?
The rule is when you talk to your smart device, your Amazon Echo or your Google, Google thing. I can't think of the word right now. Google Home.
Everyone's device
Google
just went
Home?
up,
Yes.
by
Yeah.
the way. Yes.
When you
Nest
talk to
Home.
it and you say, play this song. Like you throw it, like we say, throw a title out. Play Slytherin Rocks, and then it chooses which version of Slytherin Rocks is going to be the.
Enya's version is my favorite, by the way.
Amazing.
Yes.
I said
Yes.
like you're wearing your Slytherin shirt right now, Kent. We want to know what the default should be.
Not what your favorite version is?
No, and what
That
Kent
plays
tried to
into
do
it.
last time was erase one from existence.
Yeah, he wanted to erase it from existence. Like only one of these, everything else goes away.
That's kind of
But,
fun, though.
listener, keep
'cause
an
you're
eye on
Slytherin.
social media, because last time we did this, Joel put in his stories him talking to Alexa, and I really hope he does it again.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
It worked out pretty well.
Wait, so the rules are most notable song or
No.
what we prefer the most?
Well, it's going to be the default when you say,
what do we want the default to be?
what do we want the default
Yes.
to be?
If
if
Okay,
we
okay.
say digital assistant, play
Listen,
hello,
just say it.
what version
Alexa,
is going to be?
play hello.
If I can't put my opinion into the show, then I don't want any part of it. So,
It wouldn't be Baconsale if you did.
We are deciding which one is going to be played by the artificial intelligence.
Zach,
Let's
you're
jump
the
into
tiebreaker.
Oh, what?
Yes. Well,
This never goes well.
we'll get to
Oh,
that.
no.
When we get to a triple play, we'll get to that. For now, it is like we will both vote, and then the best of three moves on.
Great.
Yeah, so most of our matchups are two songs going against each other, but there are a couple that are three songs going
We
against
call
each
them
other.
triple twins.
Triple,
We do.
Not triplets.
try corner,
Triple hat.
play.
Yes.
We don't know what we call them.
But we have so many fun music. We hope you're playing along. We do have a Spotify playlist as well. If you go to baconsale.com, you can see the Spotify playlist there and listen to all these
And
songs
it's
in their
family
entirety.
friendly when some of these songs aren't.
Most of these songs, I was going to say, I got most of the songs. There's a couple I didn't, so you get like a weird cover version or karaoke
Yeah.
version because I couldn't find the clean one. So
Sorry about that.
Yeah. But Spotify, or go to baconsale.com, you see the Spotify playlist.
Zach, what's our first matchup?
All right, our first matchup features the song Good Vibrations, first by the Beach Boys. Oh, that's a good sound. Oh, thank you. Good vibrations. Bop, bop,
You're going to cut off quick,
bop,
guys.
bop. Oh,
I cut them off quick.
This is
because
self-limiting.
We need to move forward.
Versus,
We can't sing a lot on this show.
We can, but we have a lot. We have 22 of these.
All right,
Get
all
it?
right.
'Cause
All right.
two, Twitter. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Versus Good Vibrations by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Feel the vibration.
There
I
you
feel like I
go.
have to
That's all
cut
I get.
myself off now, Joel.
You do, because we need to move on. So, Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys came out in 1966. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch's version came out in 1991. Both of them peaked at number one of the Billboard Hot 100.
Can we stop talking about Good Vibrations after this? Can we
Oh my
stop
God.
talking about Beach Boys?
We talked about it so much, and it shows what a powerful song
But can we
it is.
retire the jersey real quick?
Is it
Good
going into
Vibrations?
the rafters of the
let's
Bacon Cave?
retire it, please.
Here's the thing, though. Only one of these songs I have done a lip sync battle to, and it ain't the Beach Boys. Just
What?
saying. You remember when lip sync battling was a thing? I did a competition at work, and me and a buddy did Good Vibrations by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, and my piece of it was the female part. And
Could you please give us an example?
vibration?
By the way, that is a sample. I thought she was just a singer on with them.
Yeah, she's not part of the Funky Bunch.
She might have been part of the Funky
She's
Bunch.
removed.
But no, she is. It's actually Lolata. I can't say that. Loleatta. Lolata Holloway, and her song is Love Sensation. I listened to Love Sensation, not as good as Good Vibrations.
Why is it such a good song?
I don't know. Well, maybe it's because of lyrics, because you have lyrics such as Donnie D's on the backup, drug free, so put the crack up. No need for speed. I'm anti DRUGGIE. My body is healthy. My rhymes make me wealthy, and the Funky Bunch helps me to bring you a show with no intoxication. So come on, feel the vibration.
Wait.
Vibration.
Are you saying Good Vibrations was a theme song for Dare? Because it kind of feels really straight edge.
Hey, yeah.
I have a natural high right now.
It's like you're drinking canned water.
I'm gonna take my shirt off and box. Did you know that the box? So he did. Marky Mark did some training for this video,
With the music video, yeah.
and
Is that where they found his third nipple?
What?
Just say go on.
What?
He has 3.
So he actually had some boxing training, and the guy that trained him his name was Mickey Ward, who he later played in the movie The Fighter.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Isn't that a cool little turnaround? Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Beach Boys version of Good
We
Vibrations.
talked a lot about it.
Insert episode 258, Cruising with the Beach Boys here, or episode 343, the Song of Songs tournament here.
Yes.
We like this
We talk
song.
about it a lot. We do, and we talk about it a lot.
And we've
Great
talked
harmonies.
about this enough. Beach Boys wins, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Even though I love the other one. In fact, when I think of Good Vibrations, I actually think of the Marky Mark one. But
Do you really?
It's not as good.
I love both songs. I really do. But I think if we're talking default version, it's got to be the Beach Boys.
It should be.
Yeah.
Beach Boys wins.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations.
Now we have our blue matchup featuring Eiffel 65.
I'm in need of a guy.
Everybody had alternate lyrics to this one.
I always heard I'm a guy and I'm in need.
It's not, I'm in need of a guy.
If I were green, I would die. Like, there's all sorts of things.
We have another song.
here. Versus Blue by Leanne Rimes.
Not yours.
Yeah, we just broke
You're
that.
welcome.
Nope, we're done.
I'm cutting off the song now. You ruined it.
All right, what year did these songs come out?
Blue came out in 1998.
Yeah.
That's the other Blue.
Yeah, it was
and then
Blue Dabba Dee.
Blue Dabba Dee. We're kind of cheating here because there is a parenthetical of Dabba Dee.
It's Dabba Dee.
Dabba Dee.
Yeah, no, I'm in need.
And then Leanne Rimes' song Blue came out in 1996.
6. Okay.
Blue, I keep doing that. Eiffel 65's Blue peaked at number 6. Leanne Rimes peaked at number 26.
But Blue Dabba Dee peaked number 1 in what, 18 countries? This is Euro trash at its finest.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I have a blue
Absolutely.
house with a blue window.
No, Blue Window.
But it was nominated for a Grammy
Blue
Award.
is a color.
But Leanne Rimes, she was what, 13 when she... This is a cover song, by the way.
Yeah, it's originally recorded in 1958 by a guy named Bill Mack. He was a country music singer. And then she actually first recorded when she was 11 for like a kind of, not on a big album, but like her own album.
Right.
Self-produced, I think, or something like that. But then when this one came out, she was 13 years old. That voice that you just
Holy
heard.
cow, really?
That amazing voice was...
What, was she on
13-year-old.
Star Search or something? Or were her parents just like stage parents?
I don't know. I don't know.
I
don't know.
had-
Save for our Leanne Rimes show?
No, never.
No, that's never happening. I had such a crush on her. And
Why?
So she did a concert.
She's like a frumpy Michelle Williams.
Oh!
She did a concert on the Disney Channel. And I like secretly wanted to watch it, right? It's like a guilty pleasure.
What do
Like,
you mean secretly?
I
It's
don't, I don't,
fine.
I don't like this music, but like I like her though. I was 7. Leave me
And she
alone.
was the older woman at 13.
You did
Yeah.
the same thing with Shania Twain and Faith Hill, Kent.
Oh, but come on. Shania Twain and Faith
Yeah,
Hill.
but he was a kid. That's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
a kid.
Yeah.
In 96, I was 6.
She was known as the little girl with the big voice, and I absolutely agree. It's a beautiful, beautiful voice. But which one are you guys voting for?
Blue Dabba Dee, because it's way more memorable. I don't think any 13-year-old knows anything about like being lonesome or love. Like, knock it off. You don't know what you're singing about. Blue Dabba Dee, there's so much context here because it takes place, the song, on Toucan 4, where the lead singer Jeffrey J is abducted by blue-colored aliens Sorati
gosh.
and Psyoc 6 during a concert. Like, that's deep, guys.
It says they were nonsensical lyrics. They chose a random color and wrote random lyrics.
But made a song that was distributed around the world. You could not escape this song.
I've seen that in a lot more movies than I have Blue. I love Blue.
Yeah,
I love Leanne Rimes' Blue. I love that song.
It is a pretty song.
What impact
She
does
has
it
a good
have, though?
voice.
Zero.
I think I got to agree. It's going to be Blue Dabba Dee.
It was such a takeover, that song, from my perspective.
So
right?
we have this on a playlist. Have you guys gone back to listen to Eiffel 65's version?
Can you listen to the whole
I
thing?
feel like it's ironically fun to listen to again.
I think so. If you're with a group of people, especially like, kids who lived through it or whatever,
Right.
like it's fun.
Survived Blue?
You made it through Blue.
Survived Blue.
Yeah, not
The Blue era.
The Blue album. What? All right, Eiffel 65 wins.
I have a blue house with a blue window. Blue is the color I thought that I wear.
Now we have our All For Love matchup featuring Color Me Bad.
Think I love ya. I'm always thinking of ya. I want you to know I'm all for love.
That's all four, the number 4.
Yeah.
Number 4. And All For Love by Bryan Adams, Rod Stewart, and Sting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's make it all for
And all for love.
All for love.
Wow.
I mean, that's how they sound.
Some of them do.
Like the two guys, they're really husky singers with Rod Stewart and Brian Adams, and then Sting
Whoa,
comes
stop bringing
in.
their weight into it.
He ain't heavy. He's Rod Stewart. No, it's Sting comes in there with this beautiful voice, and the other guy's like
Raspy, I think is the word you're looking for.
Yeah, husky,
You called him frumpy, I'm pretty sure.
frumpy husky singers. Okay.
That's my band's name in college.
Oh, what'd you play?
Basically just our bellies. Percussion.
Yeah, I missed that one. Tickets are sold out.
They were for years. The Color Me Bad's version came out in 1991.
Hit number one?
Yes, and then Brian Adams, Rod Stewart, and Sting's came out in 1993, also hit number one.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, Brian Adams, Rod Stewart, and Sting's All for Love was for the Three Musketeers soundtrack.
Yes.
Starring Charlie Sheen and Kiefer Sutherland and Oliver.
You mean that movie where everyone has a British accent except Chris O'Donnell as D'Artagnan?
Does Charlie Sheen have a British accent?
Yeah.
Rebecca De Mornay, though, in that movie.
Oh.
All right, calm down.
I think in the Brian Adams trifecta,
Tim Curry in that movie?
I feel like it's Robin Hood, Three Musketeers, and then Don Juan.
Yeah.
If we're thinking his
Yeah,
ballads.
If You Live a Woman. Yeah, I remember
Man,
that.
Brian Adams in the 90s? That was a good decade.
Yes, he was.
He was having a moment.
All for Love by Color Me Bad. That song, I listened to it again. It brought back so many memories.
Totally early 90s, right?
Like washed over me, these memories.
And it's like innocent R&B.
Yeah.
It's not like this suggestive song. It's just nice to listen to. It kind of has like a 60s throwback as well.
And it took down the king of pop.
Yeah.
It ended the 7-week streak of Michael Jackson's Black or White being number one on the Billboard Hot 100.
Wow.
When, by the way, when we say the chart number, we're talking about the Billboard Hot 100
yes.
unless otherwise specified. And Color Me Bad, along with Boyz II Men, High Five, All for One, which confused me because their song is All for Love. But they were considered the leaders of the post-doo-wop harmony group.
Okay.
Which apparently was a movement. That's a very long term for what they did. I really did like the All For Love by Color Me Bad.
That's with the number.
Yeah, all number 4 Love. Because it did bring back such nostalgia.
You don't know because you're listening, listener, but we're holding up our hands
Every time we say four.
When he says four, like four, it's the number.
Yeah. That makes sense. But Brian Adams, Rod Stewart, and Sting, that song was a powerhouse.
Yeah.
It also
It's a little melodramatic, obviously.
makes me want a
totally.
sword fight, so it wins for me.
Yeah. I watched that one recently, The Three Musketeers recently. It is very 90s.
Yeah.
Like, even though it's set back in the, Three Musketeers, I don't know what era that is. I'm terrible with history. Let's say Renaissance Dark Ages.
The comedic Renaissance Dark Ages.
Yes. The Disney comedic
Yes.
Renaissance Dark Ages.
Yeah.
With Rebecca De Mornay.
Yes.
And Oliver Platt.
But that song came on, and I was once again like, I am D'Artagnan. Actually, I was Athos. That's Kiefer Sutherland. Athos. Yeah.
Yeah. I was Aramis in a play.
Really?
Yeah. That
Nice.
was basically a ripoff of that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Tim Curry, don't forget, he's in that too.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, I'm voting for Brian Adams, Rod Stewart, and Sting.
As am I.
And so am I.
Okay.
Brian Adams wins.
Wow, we're sweeping a lot.
Now, gentlemen, we have our first triple play, tri-corner, tri-tip,
3 songs.
triple twins.
3 songs with the same name.
Yeah.
You started off that way?
Yeah, we're
You know,
gonna
you have to
build.
keep going up from there.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
It's your fault.
Nope. We're just going to call it triple twins from now on. This is the All I Want matchup featuring The Offspring. You don't sing to this, you just headbang.
I drive a taxi.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, it is Crazy Taxi.
Crazy. It is
huh?
totally Crazy
Crazy
Taxi.
Taxi. Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Is to feel this way, to be this close, feel the same.
Beautiful.
What was
Beautiful,
that?
Kent. And a newer entry with Olivia Rodrigo.
I think you just cried.
I did.
That's all you did.
That's all you do in this song.
So is this the ripoff of the Paramore song?
No.
I'm not sure. Is this the first
Good for
time
you. You
we've
look
entered the
happy and
2020s as far as pop culture
Yes.
goes?
No, Olivia Rodrigo's version came from High School Musical, the series.
Which came out in 2020? 2019.
So
Yes, 2019. This came out in
2019.
2019. And it peaked at number 90.
she's still relevant.
She is.
Toad the Wet Sprocket came out in 1992, and Offspring came out in 1997. Toad the Wet Sprocket charted highest here with their position of 15.
I feel like Toad the Wet Sprocket's version, it's like 90s easy listening. It's soulful as well. And I think they had a really good decade. Is this their most recognizable song? for
I would
Toad?
say.
Oh man, there's so many good ones.
And then The Offspring. I mean,
Found my brother.
this is
there.
The thing with the Offspring song is it is not recognizable by the title to me. I know the
Really?
song.
I mean,
know-
that's the whole song, though.
But I just don't. When I hear All I Want or when I say All I Want, I immediately think about the Toad the Wet Sprocket song.
See, and I was obsessed with Offspring for a while there, and I think I had this single.
Wait, Joel, are we eliminating Olivia Rodrigo like that?
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
come on.
That's-
Yeah.
I didn't know that song going into it. It does not need to be the default.
Sorry, tweens.
Good for you.
But I did. Here's the thing. I did listen to that song. I did actually kind of enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
kind of a sweet song, but it didn't grab me. I couldn't really tell you the tune right now. And I did mention Crazy Taxi before when I was
A video game.
When I was a serving as a missionary over in Portugal. There was a time when we could go to arcades on our day off, and I would play Crazy Taxi in part to hear Offspring.
That's a great idea, actually.
It was a lot of fun.
And it's 2 minutes. It's like super palatable.
Oh,
it's really fun.
fast and fun and furious. But then Toad the Wet Sprocket is also such a good song.
It's pretty.
So, what are you guys voting for,
I'm voting for Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Zach?
I like I said, a Toad the Wet Sprocket is what I think about. I like the Offspring song better.
I am perfectly okay with that. I am going to, however, give a pity vote to Offspring.
Okay.
It's a good choice.
Zach, you can choose which one you like better. That's totally fine.
For me, it's the default. I think that the Toad the Wet Sprocket is the default.
All right.
They're both really good songs.
Toad the Wet
Personal
Sprocket.
preference
three.
can play into it.
Toadies win. Next up, we have Changes featuring Tupac.
That's the way it is. Come on.
That's just the way it is. Changes.
That's why I actually know this riff.
It's Bruce Hornsby?
I always thought,
Not Bruce Hornsby. Oh, who is that?
It is Bruce Hornsby.
It is Bruce Hornsby?
Yep.
Okay.
I always thought, like, I recognize this song, and then I heard it. I was
It's
like,
the Greendale theme song.
that's not what that's not what I'm
Because you
thinking.
started freestyling,
It's the Tupac
right?
version. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that's so great. Okay, versus Changes by David Bowie.
And face
Who's that handsome ogre riding on that horse?
What?
This is from Shrek.
Track 2.
Shrek 2, yeah.
As he's getting into town.
Yeah, after he changes. And
Shrek
everything.
2 soundtrack is an all-timer.
It has
really
brought
is.
so many of these songs into the younger generation's
Yeah.
minds. So Tupac's version came out in 1998, which was actually 2 years after his death. And then
He's still alive.
David Bowie's version came out in 1972,
Yeah.
which was actually the final song he ever performed on stage before his death.
Wow.
Bringing the room down.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Fun fact about Tupac's version, he recorded that song, or at least these verses, in 1992.
Yes.
And he was actually going to redo the song and release it, but obviously they didn't have the material, so they just kind of
was
released it and produced it.
It was originally, I was going to say, lines from the song, I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto was used for this.
Yes.
I don't know if you can tell by whiteness of my skin. I didn't really listen to Tupac.
No.
The whole Tupac Biggie thing, I don't know why. I didn't really know about what was going on there.
But you knew once everything happened, right?
I heard
once they were
about it.
shot,
I had
right?
I had friends who were kind of knew about it.
But do you feel like this is the accessible Tupac song?
Oh, definitely. Although I do admit that I don't like it as much as I like the Bruce Hornsby one. Like I like the way it is.
Yeah.
I really like that song. And this one I like it. I actually do like the Tupac song, but I'm kind of like every time I hear it I'm like, "Oh, I want to hear the Bruce Hornsby song though."
But it's the Bruce Hornsby song with more fun, right? With more attitude.
It's the hook that I like. It's
Yeah.
not the rapping in between.
You mean you couldn't recite it right now?
No, it's a pretty heavy-handed message too.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have Changes by David Bowie. This one is in the Grammy Hall of Fame.
But fun fact about this one,
Yes.
so this one came out on his 1971 David Bowie's 1971 album Hunky Dory. It wasn't a big release. It kind of flopped, like the
It did,
album
yeah.
flopped. Then he came out with the follow-up album, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. Got huge success.
It did.
And then retroactively made this song popular,
Yeah.
which is kind of weird to think about.
So you're like, Alexa, play Changes.
And David Bowie plays.
Every time?
Yep.
I'm actually going to say Tupac.
Really?
Only because I like the David Bowie song. It feels a little like the tempo changes and everything that happens in it. It feels like it was kind of like a demo version and needed a little more polish. I know people love it.
Yeah,
when
I can see that.
When the chorus hits, it's solid. But then
It does feel like it needs another once through from a solid producer.
and maybe it's because the emotional element behind the Tupac song, how it's like posthumously. It's also just a good song.
It is.
It's got a good rhythm to it.
Yeah.
I can't really dance to Changes. I can dance to. I can't really dance to David Bowie's version,
but changes.
I can dance a little more, not well, but I can dance to Tupac. So look at that beat. So I'm going to say Tupac.
I'm going to go to the one that I think has lastability, and I do think that's Bowie.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2. Shrek Life.
Shrek Life. I'm
Shrek is
so
life.
happy. We're getting David Bowie wins changes.
Time may change me, but I can't trace time.
Now we have our complicated matchup featuring Good Charlotte
So complicated, yeah, you're overrated. Well,
All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Attitude.
You're so obnoxious with Good Charlotte.
Mall punk.
I like Good Charlotte songs.
Bad Charlotte, more like.
Hey, versus Avril Lavigne's complicated.
Tell me
Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? I see you.
More Canadian. What was that?
I don't know.
Stop singing.
I forgot the lyrics.
Frustrated.
I love the way she says frustrated because that's such a hard.
Frustrated.
It's a hard word to sing, and she gets it.
Everything was hard for me to sing.
Good Charlotte's version came out in 2000. Avril Lavigne's came out in 2002.
Did Good Charlotte chart or make an impact whatsoever?
No. This song was not released as a single. I don't think
Okay.
it did not chart. The album did pretty well,
yeah.
and so
Was it Lifestyles of the Rich?
It's just self-titled.
Okay.
Good Charlotte. Yeah, it's their debut album. And then you get Avril Lavigne. This is kind of put her on the map.
This was like the song.
Skater Boy called.
Okay.
He said, "See you later, boy." That was the song.
This was the one where, though, isn't this the one where she had like the striped sleeves in the music video in the mall?
She does in everything
all of
up
them.
until her death, when they replaced her with Melissa Vendela, and yeah, and then they try to replicate. No, this was the song that I think she added depth to her persona because before it was more mall punk, kind of like Good Charlotte.
It was like, what if she did Kelly Clarkson?
Yes,
You know, it's like
Yeah.
you got to put a soulful song out there, Skater Boy.
I do like both these songs. Both these songs are on my playlists.
Really?
Yeah. I have a lot of Good
I
Charlotte
have
on my
never
playlist.
even heard of the Good Charlotte song.
Neither.
Really?
Never.
neither.
What?
Yeah,
Okay, so we're all voting for Avril.
yes, we are.
Easily.
That'll make it easy.
I like Avril. Avril Lavigne wins.
life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it.
Next up is our Creep matchup.
Oh,
Which
Kent, this is yours.
lots of them on Baconsale, really. If you think about it. We have Radiohead.
Wait, it's mine.
but I'm a creep.
I'm a weirdo.
Radiohead's best song.
What the heck am I doing
Aw,
here?
thank you. Family friendly.
Not Radiohead's best. We'll get into it.
And Creep by Stone Temple Pilots.
I used to be.
I'm gritting my teeth real bad.
Too great.
Easy. And not Eddie Vedder. Don't give
Oh,
No,
man.
it's not any better.
So these came out about a year away from each other.
Talks.
Radiohead's Creep came out in 1992. Stone Temple Pilots version
Wait.
came out in 1993.
Radiohead's first single is their best song.
Yes.
What about Karma Police?
Karma Police is less popular.
Is that a song or an album?
It's a song.
Police.
So Radiohead actually hates Creep because it
Oh, yeah,
became
they
their
really
sellout
do.
song, right?
Of course, they hate their most popular one
Well,
because
because that's
they're
Radiohead.
alternative.
Radiohead has this weird thing where, I mean, I could do a Radiohead show because I think they're fascinating because they avoid fame and then they get famous again by accident. They're like, no, but we hate it. And so every other album is like kind of off-putting on purpose. And then it becomes a cult favorite.
After this came out and they were a huge hit, their next album was called The Bends,
Which is actually a great
which is
album.
a term for decompression sickness. 'cause
Coming
they
up
felt-
too fast,
They felt like
right?
they rose too fast,
Yes.
and they were not comfortable with it.
So they actually didn't play this one. They played it maybe twice before 2017 in concert.
Well, when they came to America to do their tour, people would scream for them to play
Yeah.
Creep, and then after they played it, they'd leave the concert. The audience would leave the concert.
What?
Because
Yeah.
that's all they wanted to hear was this song.
But only in the past couple of years have they gone, okay, people actually do want to hear this and support us.
Because they realize they can make money off of it.
Yeah.
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 We've talked about this on the show before about how the guitarist was not a fan of the song. And so he was actually trying to mess it up with the guitar, tapping the guitar, making that noise. But that
Yeah.
makes the song even cooler.
Whenever I listen to Radiohead, like on CD, I always feel like the CD scratching, kind of.
Yeah.
Because that's how their music is produced, but it's also very cool. Whereas you have Stone Temple Pilots, I think it's one of their first major songs, right?
Yeah.
It was
This
on
is
their debut album, Core.
early grunge, but I think it's among their best songs as well.
There's something really raw and emotional about this song to
Yeah.
me. Like I don't know. I can't explain it other than I listened to the Salt-N-Pepa a lot.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did. I still kind of do every now and then, but this album, a lot of it. This one. Also, you remember LimeWire and Kazaa? Those types of things.
So many viruses.
I read up and I'm like, I think I remember that. But this song was always miscredited as a song called "Half the Man I Used to Be" by Nirvana.
I love that.
Which it's not. It's,
like Nirvana's
it's
so
Creep by
good.
Stone Temple Pilots. And on my like I talked about Joy's favorites, my collection of tapes that I have from my teen years. And on there, it would say Creep on the thing, and I could never remember. Like nowadays, I look at it and I'm like, which Creep is that?
Yeah.
I don't know because I had both of them on there.
Which one do you prefer?
Radiohead.
It is Radiohead?
Yeah,
As much as you love STP.
Yes, but when I want to hear Creep, I want to hear the version by Radiohead, which is, by the way, it took elements from a 1974 song called "The Air That I Breathe" by the Hollies. And there was some legal action taken against Radiohead after the song came out, and they ended up being credited. The Hollies writers ended up being credited.
Yeah.
And then Lana Del Rey came out with a song called "Get Free," and Radiohead tried to sue her, saying she stole elements from them that they stole from the Hollies.
We stole it first.
I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, but you're right. Radiohead's, this is, when you think of Creep, you think of Radiohead.
Yeah.
I don't think it's their best song. In fact, I generally don't love it in their discography. Yeah.
Be careful, by the way, looking up the song. The original version drops some bad words.
Oh, it does.
And so you want the radio version of this.
I'm so very special.
Yes.
Okay.
But this
So
is
very special.
This is one of those where it's like junior high kids just sitting in their room, just kind of going, "Yeah, I need to accept who I am. I'm a weirdo.
Yeah.
I'm unique."
Yeah, it was basically like pre-emo.
Yes.
It's like, white
Primo.
suburbia is so
We call
hard.
it
Is it
Primo.
Primo? Is that a Cabbage Patch doll?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and I would also vote for Radiohead here. So Radiohead wins.
Just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry.
Now we have the return of a triple twin, three-time, three-bagger, a three matchup. Yay!
You could just say trio. You could just say trio.
He's not allowed.
This is our Around the World matchup, which features Red Hot Chili Peppers.
We can make time. Rope banana stuff because I'm in my run.
Why is your shirt off?
Sorry, I can't help it.
It just came up as soon as the song started.
Ding dong, ding dong.
We also have Daft Punk.
Sing along to this one, Ken.
Around the world, around the world.
Around the world.
And then Around the World by A Touch of Class.
ATC, as we call them.
Oh, not another word, just
Oh, I'm back in Europe.
La 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 la. Joel's playing arcades again.
See, I'm back on
Elver Hilton, stop.
Dance Dance Revolution.
and
This is
I'm
apostasy.
and I'm over here like, I'm on Vine. This was popular on Vine.
Is it?
It was.
Oh, Vine's dead.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking. I was
get that
TikTok.
confused with TikTok. Yeah.
It's
We're
yeah.
old. So Red Hot Chili Peppers came out in 99. Daft Punk's version came out in 97. ATC came out in 2000. So all right around the same time.
That Daft Punk music video directed by Michel Gondry is
So
what
good.
I think makes this song,
So good.
because it's a really repetitive song. That's great, right? But when you watch the video, it builds on
video,
itself.
And the video features characters on platforms. You got robots. You got athletes. You got synchronized swimmers, skeletons, mummies, all dancing around. And the thing I found out while doing the research for the show, each of those different groups of characters represents a different element of the song, like the high-pitched noises, the bass, the drums. They're all like doing choreographed dances to whatever instrument they're
So
associated
good.
with.
Can I give you a hot take?
Yeah.
I think this song, Daft Punk, is so annoying.
I love it.
It's so annoying?
In the radio edit, they say Around the World 80 times.
Oh, in the actual song, it's 144.
144 times.
And I'm okay with it.
144 times saying Around the
Okay,
World.
so we're going to eliminate one here.
That's
So-
worse than Oh Holy Night. Barely, but it's worse.
So the Chili Peppers was, they didn't chart on the Billboard Hot 100, but number 7 modern rock tracks, whereas Daft Punk's got number 61 Hot 100, and ATC got 28 here in the
The
US.
highest charting one is ATC.
But they did extremely well in Europe as well.
Oh, yeah, totally. I'm going to immediately emanate the Red Hot Chili Peppers version. I just am not a fan of the song. And I did go through a Red Hot Chili Peppers phase, but then I, grew up from being 15. And so,
Hey,
I'm still in that phase, and I'm still 15. I'm going to eliminate ATC.
you are going to pick and
It's
therefore eliminate.
close because I think the Daft Punk video is iconic. But I do love the Chili Peppers, and I love this song. I think it has
you
so
just like
much energy.
It's on California Screamin'.
Oh, it is in California Screamin'. Well, it was before in Credit Coaster.
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was heavily edited and used as a soundtrack for the Rockin' California Screamin' ride.
Yeah, back in 2007.
What?
California Adventure.
That's why you secretly love it. My pick would be the Chili Peppers then.
Oh, please. That's not fair
What's not fair?
because I'm going to pick Daft Punk
Yeah.
and Zach hates Daft Punk.
For the record, I do like the ATC one better than the Chili Peppers version. So Daft Punk wins.
Oh,
Yeah. How can I not? Alexa, play a song that mentions the title 144 times.
yeah. That's SEO right there.
What should we call this song? I don't know.
Cars.
Maybe, Cars. Daft Punk
It's a good
wins.
choice.
Now we have our Dynamite matchup.
We're appealing to you kids now. Hello, fellow kids.
We killed off Olivia
What's up?
Rodrigo real quick, but
We're hip.
Yeah, with Tayo Cruz.
from 2010.
Hey. That's Kernish.
Kernish. We're so old.
We gon' rock this club. We gon' go all night.
We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. We are relevant.
That song is 12 years
Wow,
old.
wow.
Hey, there's a lot of cool 12 things that are 12 years
Oh
old.
yeah, but you know what's even more relevant
BTS.
behind the scenes?
Whoa, whoa. So this song played on a commercial for a Samsung cell phone, and that's all I can think about when I hear it.
Well, and BTS, huge.
Enormous.
Oh,
Worldwide.
huge.
I cannot
Mega-
sing a
mega
single
group.
word of this song, but I can sing the rhythm. Like
Neither-
my kids listen to it all the time, and I walk in and I'm like,
Joe, they can't sing a word to this song either.
it's not their song. These other people, David Stewart and Jessica Angambar, they wrote the song, and BTS was looking for an English song. This is their first song fully recorded in English. And they wanted to do, I'm just going to read what it says here. BTS's version was intended to soothe listeners through the COVID-19 pandemic.
Aw, isn't that special?
It is. It's nice.
Because it's really positive, even though it's called Dynamite. It's actually a really
but
nice
it's
song.
bubbly and poppy.
This was #1 for 3 weeks. The music video has over 1.4 billion views.
a lot of views. And then Dynamite also is one that you got to be careful with.
Tayo Cruz or
Tayo Cruz's version is the one you got to be careful with because it's this fun, poppy, kid-friendly song. And if you just pull it up on,
Yeah.
YouTube or
You need
something
to
like
do
that,
an edit.
There's an F word in there. So
Oh, wow.
be
Yeah.
cautious. It's like it feels completely out of place in that song. That's so poppy and fun.
guys, we're going to be murdered if we don't vote with the BTS army here.
No, BTS doesn't listen
Team
to us.
Jimin, actually. So
Jeez.
no, I think Dynamite. They're both great songs and they're both really fun. And I don't listen to popular music, so BTS is in my blind spot here, right?
Sure.
And I've seen the Tayo Cruz song in TV shows or movies from the past 10 years, but the BTS song is actually it's a great song.
It's fun and poppy.
It's fun and poppy. It's necessary poppy. And I think it's kind of a phenomenon. I'm going BTS.
I am going Tayo Cruz. Oh, I'll tell you why.
Okay, go for it.
I don't know if you remember our Just Dance competitions at work.
I
Dan.
knew it. It's Just Dance versus Beat Saber here.
It totally is.
Yeah.
But I would dance to the Tayo Cruz Dynamite, and it was just such a fun song. We were all having a good time. So I have these very positive associations.
Just
with them.
moving your right hand.
Where, yes, because that's how you win those games.
Yeah.
But then the BTS version is just my kids playing it all the time, being like, yeah, I'll walk in and out of the room, but I'm not going to sit there.
I mean,
and listen.
that speaks to how big the song is. Like, if you were to say, Alexa, play Dynamite, it's going to go BTS.
So you're saying that Perry Grip is big? Because my kids listen to him all the time, too.
Yeah.
Hey, it's raining tacos.
Raining
buddy.
tacos.
I love that one.
It's a good one.
Save our Perry Grip show.
I'd do that.
Baby Monkey.
I think
Tiebreaker for Zack.
Probably like the Taio Cruz version better, but it has had more time to age. I played this song a lot when I was a kids event DJ. I stopped doing that by the time the BTS version came out, and I'm sure that's played all the time now. I think because they're so huge, if you asked your smart device to play Dynamite, it would absolutely be BTS. So that's what I'm going to go with.
All right.
Sorry, Tile.
I mean, we're really invested in that one.
Yeah, BTS wins. Next up, we have our Heaven matchup with Los Lonely Boys.
It's Harvey there. It's so
Versus Heaven by Bryan Adams.
Hard to believe we're season 7. Okay, I don't actually like the Los Lonely Boys song at all. I think it's so boring.
No, come on.
I can't end this song soon enough. Like, who cares? But Heaven is bomb, bomb, bomb. The power ballad there. And yes, I know Bryan Adams already has a win on the show because he deserves it.
Remember last show, it was all Bon Jovi songs?
Yeah, this is Bryan Adams' show.
So
Zack, he's Canadian.
Bryan
Lonely
Adams?
Boys.
Yeah.
Well, that changes everything.
He is. Los Lonely Boys, they actually got nominated for a Grammy Award nomination for Best New Artist, but then they lost to some random, some group I haven't heard of called Maroon 5.
Oh, sugar.
I'd rather not hear about them ever again.
Me too.
It's weird to think of Maroon 5 back then.
Yeah.
Different band.
Better.
Hit number 16, Los Lonely Boys, and Bryan Adams hit number 1.
And Bryan Adams came out in 1985. Los Lonely Boys came out in 2004.
Guys, is Bryan Adams alive? I want to know because I want him to come back. Can he make music again?
I don't know. He got replaced by, all those Canadians get replaced by clones. Didn't you know that?
Oh, what?
That's what happened to Avril Lavigne.
Who's the Bryan Adams clone? Comment below.
So Bryan Adams' version is actually kind of funny because he was actually touring with Journey, and he said the song was heavily inspired by Faithfully, and he actually had the drummer Steve Smith play the drums on Heaven.
Oh, that's cool.
So you kind of
That's really cool.
You can feel kind of there's this connection there,
Right.
Bryan Adams was born in 1959. He's 5'8" tall. Thought you should know.
Thank you.
Still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Bryan Adams in this one.
So am I.
Okay,
Not that it matters, but I like the Los Lonely Boys song.
it's fine.
But it's Bryan Adams. It's Bryan Adams.
Oh, yeah.
Bryan
Power
Adams.
ballad.
Bryan Adams wins. I love this matchup. It's probably my favorite one. We have the I Want You Back featuring NSYNC.
I think I know
You back.
Backstreet's back. All right.
I want you back.
Stop that.
Ooh.
That sounds, isn't that dun, dun, isn't
Yeah.
that in Backstreet Boys?
Oh, yeah.
nah,
This is
nah.
their first single.
No, but this is in sync.
No, yeah, In Sync. That's what I meant.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't the dun 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 dun? Oh, we're back again.
It was the same studio, so it doesn't matter, Joel. It's
But
fine.
I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, like I said, the boy bands is a big blind spot for
Yeah.
me, and so I was so confused. I'm like, wait, is this that?
No,
song
so
or the other
Backstreet
song?
Back is everybody. No, but there's no
Yeah.
dun 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 dun. Although it's the same beat.
Just saying. Anyway,
First is I Want You Back by the Jackson 5.
Give me one more chance. Show that I love you. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh
little
man,
Michael Jackson, little tween Michael Jackson singing lead vocals on a hit song.
And crushing it.
Yeah.
what
so
a
good.
good matchup.
Did Guardians of the
Is it?
Galaxy ruin this song?
No.
Did it?
No, it's still a great song.
Baby Groot dancing?
That made it better.
Like I think it's a good matchup because In Sync. I mean, when they hit the scene, and yes, right after Backstreet Boys, it started a movement. It's not Jackson 5, obviously, but for the 90s, that was like pretty pivotal in that decade.
Joey Fatone described the song "I Want You Back" as edgy for pop and was apprehensive about its reception with listeners.
What? So you're sitting back there
edgy.
going, we
Wait.
got this edgy song.
It was like actually created in a lab for audiences. Like, how could that be edgy?
Here's the weird thing about "I Want You Back" by NSYNC's "I Want You Back."
Yeah.
is that it was released in Germany in 1996. And then
feeling it out.
And then it wasn't released in the United States until 1998.
Aw. And that was
I had no
that's
idea they
weird.
were around that long.
Das want du
So
Buck.
is that where Justin Timberlake bought the ramen for his hair? He got the
Germany?
little packs of the beef, the bouillon mix.
The thing of it, if you've seen his hair like in the last decade, right? It's really straight and combed over.
Yeah.
You know that's just got to be like plastered to the top of his head to get rid of the ramen.
Whereas Jackson 5, the song was the only single released from the Jackson album's first album, which is called Diana Ross Presents the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
That's a weird name
Well,
for
it's like a
debut
spin-off
album.
TV episode. It's like, hey, you guys like Diana Ross? What about these guys?
Yeah.
And
but
it sold over 6 million copies, this single alone.
it's a huge song.
It's crazy.
And like you mentioned, it has gotten resurgence now with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Cute moment in Guardians of the
we
Galaxy
talked about
1.
the Shrek soundtrack. I got to give credit to the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack
Really,
as
really,
well.
truthfully.
Bringing those songs back to the spotlight and be like, these are fun, aren't they?
Didn't
It's
didn't like Volume 2 as much.
No.
The first movie soundtrack is stellar. It really is.
I'm picking Jackson 5.
I am as well. I have personal nostalgia. I love the boy band thing. It's fun to sing, but I mean, I Want You Back by the Jackson 5 is fun to sing.
It's
And
my favorite Jackson 5
stood
song.
the test of time. It's
amazing.
An instant feel good song. Totally.
It did take me a while to figure out what the title of the song was.
I Want You Back.
Oh, baby, give me one more chance. That's the one. Like that's the part I remembered.
Then you're like, is this ABC?
it's back
I'm not
on-
sure.
They are very similar. ABC 1, 2, 3. But Jackson 5 wins.
Ooh, ooh, baby. Yeah, yeah.
Guys,
Yes.
you remember that triple play try? You remember that one?
On this show
On this one,
specifically,
yeah.
yes.
Guess what? Guess
What?
what? This one has 4.
It's a quad?
It's just fourth down.
What would you call this?
Home run.
So when there are 4 children all born at the same time, what do they call them, Zach?
Stress.
Well played.
Quadruplets.
Quadruplet.
Hey.
It's our quadruplet.
This is
Studied since the last episode.
this is twins.
Twin twins.
Wait, does that mean 2 squared? Twin twins? So you get like twins with a 2 right above them?
Twin squared.
Twins.
The twin squared matchup on Holiday, featuring Madonna.
I always hear the sad drum
Yeah.
in Wedding Singer.
Wedding Singer, Adam Sandler.
Wedding Singer,
Yeah.
If we took a holiday
Versus Green Day.
of the rest of our lives on holiday.
Sorry, I'm cutting these off fast, guys.
And Vampire Weekend.
I'm in college and I'm late for class. I better get there soon.
Book your
Thanks for not
flights
remembering
now
that.
with Southwest. Versus Weezer.
But we don't understand anyway. Holiday far away.
Cutting you off.
Oh, but it's
can't.
holiday.
We got so much to go through. We got to keep going fast.
So Vampire Weekend, I think we can cut them out.
What?
They're fun for college age kids.
Wait,
They're
I
fun
thought
for
you
me.
added that one.
I did, but it's because it has the same title.
Oh, okay.
But still, like, it's relevant. The song didn't really chart on Billboard Hot 100, but it was memorable for that age group. Because Vampire Weekend, they disappeared, I think, 2005. It hit, and then they hit their expiration or something
No,
like
no,
that.
the sun came out.
No, you mean it was Monday. It was Vampire Weekdays, and the
yes,
sun came out.
It's like, gotta go back to work.
We gotta get a job. We're Vampire Weekend. We gotta get jobs.
Oh, man.
You thought your job was blood sucking.
Madonna's version was the first mainstream hit single for her. So good for her for that. And she's performed it on almost all her tours. And fun fact, she plays the cowbell on that song.
Is that fun?
Well, I didn't realize there was cowbell until I heard that.
Does it make you like it more?
A little bit? Well,
'Cause-
I like that song. It's not my favorite Madonna song, but it definitely does have that 80s feel to it.
Well, like, do you
Very.
remember going to your grandma's and she had like the electric keyboard and you just turn on the bossa nova setting and then try to play a song? That's what holiday sounds like to me.
I could hear that. And then you get Green Day's version, which was the...
It's so cool, guys. They hate George W. Bush
Yeah.
in the early 2000s.
See, on the American
very
Idiot
political.
political.
rebellious.
like, I sang the song all the time, not really realizing how political the lyrics were until I went back and looked at it. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's actually a prelude to Boulevard of Broken Dreams, which is a far superior song.
Agreed.
But it's also, I like Holiday by Green Day.
I like Holiday, but it came out at the I don't know, important time for me in my life.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not that it like formed my views on anything. It's just I was of an age where like this song's so cool.
Vampire Weekend is the one answer on the multiple choice you can just throw out immediately. And then Weezer, we did a whole show about Weezer on episode 194, the Blue episode, where we talked, during this song, we talked a lot about it.
Yes. I love this song so much. In fact, I'm going to pick it. It's not the one Alexa's going to play. I know that. But it is a heart song of mine. It's one of my favorite tracks on the Blue
I
album.
love that song.
Joel, I'm going to guess you're going to choose either between Green Day or Madonna.
Yes.
Which one are you going with?
I'm going to pick the Madonna one because I do feel like when I say play Holiday, I almost say play
Joel.
Holiday.
We will write.
Oh, I love the Weezer song. I like the Weezer song better,
friends.
Kent.
Yeah, but why not? We're choosing this playlist.
It's not one of their
It's-
charting. It's not one of the charting ones on that album. It didn't perform. It wasn't released as a single. Holiday is like an iconic.
Like if
80s
there is like a
pop
device,
song.
it's like the Bacon or something like that. It's like, hey, Bacon.
what?
I don't know. I was trying to think of a girl name and it's Bacon. But Kate, say we're like, Kate, play this. Wouldn't you want Weezer's Holiday to play instead of Madonna? Madonna.
Hey, Kent. Hey, buddy. I don't know this song at all.
Holiday?
Nope.
Wait, you can't say that. It's all Holiday. This is a quad, guys. This is a twin.
You were born 7 years after the Blue Album even came out, Zach.
He was too
So
busy
stop
crushing
it.
on Leanne Rhymes.
I want to watch
I
this
want to listen
concert.
to Blue. What's this guy with glasses?
Zach, what are you watching, dancer? No, don't come down. I'm not watching Leanne Rhymes on the Disney Channel.
Weezer. It's Weezer.
It's Weezer.
Sweaters.
You don't know Holiday?
I don't.
Oh, I love Holiday.
I just don't know this one.
I really do love this.
Listener, we're about to take a break
own
so
and-
Zach can be educated. Have you listened to Baconsale
run.
before?
You guys talked over it.
To our friends
You guys.
Family
in free.
Why don't you marry it?
On this road. You haven't heard this song?
I probably heard it. Was it on the Blue? You guys played it on the show.
We did. We laughed.
I think I zoned out.
So then you're picking Madonna.
Yeah. Well, though I will. My pick is Green Day. But between the
Too bad.
between the given options,
Green Day's. It's a fun song.
If I was saying, hey,
it feels obnoxious now.
hey, assistant, play Holiday. Like that's
Why did you
So
get
Ringo
why-
Starr?
Why did you turn to Shaggy?
that's what I said. No, it's I'll take Madonna though. It's a great song. Although, admittedly, like you said, I do think of a very sad Adam Sandler.
Yes.
when I hear it.
Holiday.
Yeah,
I'm mad at you.
Madonna wins.
It would be so nice.
Now we have our magic matchup featuring Pilot.
Oh, it's magic. You know.
Back on episode 327, Tournament of One Hit Wonders, 70s One Hit
it's
Wonders.
not so.
Versus Magic by the Cars.
I didn't really know Magic
By the
by
Cars.
Pilot.
Okay.
Until we did our 70s One Hit Wonder song.
Really?
And it was
Not even
kinda
from those compilation albums of one hit wonders?
No, not really. Until it kind of vaguely sounded familiar.
Right.
But Magic by the Cars is a song that I sang and enjoyed as a kid. I am definitely picking the Cars version.
I really do like both of these songs. I get them mixed up because they're both like, oh, it's magic.
Right. No, I mean, the Cars is the more iconic band.
10 years from
It
each other.
did chart higher for Pilot, being a one hit wonder. You know, they had that working for them. I don't really know Magic by the Cars at
What?
all. Yeah. I
Is it
listened
because
to it.
Magic by Pilot is featured in maybe 3 different Adam Sandler movies?
Probably. And it is the more memorable song. It's the one I pushed pretty far in the bracket that we did for one hit wonders. I'm going for Pilot. So, Zach, you have to choose.
Oh, it's not even close.
Are you going for the Cars or are you going for the actual
Hey,
song?
who produced the Blue Album?
You didn't choose the Blue Album, Zach.
Who produced the Blue Album?
It doesn't matter.
Kasich from the Cars.
So the Cars wins.
With Holiday on it, the song you've never heard. Hey, Zach, what's your favorite song from the Blue Album? I don't know, like Sweater, maybe?
What's the one that was on Rock
Buddy
Band?
Holly? Are there other songs on that album? I don't even know.
Zach, come to the side of the table where we don't belittle you.
Joel, you're the best.
Aw. Marge? Homie.
Marge impressions on Baconsale. But it's Marge frustrated impressions.
It's still relevant.
All right.
Can you do that one more time?
Homie.
like you have dust in your nose.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
Next, we have our Numb matchup featuring Linkin Park.
Become so numb, I can feel you there.
Say, I can feel you there?
Yeah.
I can't feel you there.
I can, though.
Doesn't make
Joel, I can.
He's numb. I can't feel.
That makes
numb
a lot,
can't feel.
That makes a lot more sense now that you think about it. I was like, what a dumb song.
Oh, I still think that.
Well, maybe he's numb, but his heart can feel. No, I can't try to explain that.
Versus Numb by U2.
This is Kent's worst nightmare. Because someone's putting their foot on his face right now. That's exactly right.
That's the song. It's Edge singing
Yeah.
a U2 song.
Is that the only song he sings from U2?
I'm sure there's another one. I hate when they do this. When Muse allowed their guitarist to sing two of their songs
Ew, I
on the
hate it
second
when the
law.
backup
bass
I
player.
hate
backup
it.
sings.
You have a singer and a lead vocalist for a reason, and then Bono's back there be like, "I'll kind of sing."
I feel numb.
But it's like, don't whisper, don't talk.
No,
don't
but that
do
music
this.
video for Numb was so mesmerizing because literally it's just Edge's face sitting there talking monotonely to the camera and not changing his expression, and all this weird stuff is happening around him, including one part bare feet are touching his face.
And it's a very thematic song. I don't know why it was a single for them. I don't know why they chose it. It works for the Zoo Europa tour that they were doing.
Yeah, it was kind of just an experimental thing they were doing with sound, and they really haven't performed it since that tour. But I loved this song when I
the time?
Yeah, I still
Yeah,
do.
you still do.
I heard it and it just brought me back. Like the scratchy guitar sound at the beginning, the rhythmic kind of heartbeat sound.
It's more like a background song than a song I enjoy. But no, having a Edge, no. Mm-mm.
So you're saying you're picking Numb by Linkin Park?
Oh, I mean, this is an all-timer.
I'm not a Linkin Park fan in the slightest.
What?
No, I don't like them. I never have. Because I
Wait,
always...
wait. If we did a
Where is
Linkin
your
Park
angst?
show...
That's the thing. It always was like, oh, my friends...
Wait, this was your era. Where's your March angst?
It was all my friends who were like making that transition into being angry. And I'm like, why? Why are you doing this? Oh, you like Linkin Park? Oh, you're so hard. Like, I just never got into it.
No, but it was like just hard enough. It wasn't like overly screamo. It was a little bit of rap with a little bit of rock.
And
it
they didn't
worked.
swear for the first few albums.
Yeah.
Wannabe. It was wannabe.
No,
angry.
credibility.
That's Spice Girls.
No, I think it's
I would have
full-on-
taken Spice Girls over Linkin Park any day.
No way.
Yeah.
As far as like songwriting goes, they had something magical.
They did.
And the chemistry is perfect. This is
I liked the piano part of that one Transformers song. That's about it.
Gosh.
Nope.
because I want to do a Linkin Park show.
We did it. Well, they almost
They won the 2000
2000
bracket.
Yeah.
This song has over 1 billion streams
Oh,
on
I've
Spotify.
never listened to that show. Spoilers. Dang it.
You got to listen to old shows on Baconsale you weren't part of.
Wasn't that required when you came on the shows? We made you listen to all the previous shows.
He's checked yes, but
I
he didn't.
downloaded it. It's
Liar.
fine. You got the stat.
I'm absolutely. I loved. I keep saying Numb. U2's Numb.
Sure.
But I am absolutely voting for Linkin Park's Numb
Yeah.
because that song, even though I'm no longer in college and really angsty about my love life and my schoolwork and my regular job.
But can you still enjoy them now?
Absolutely.
Me
This
too.
song came on and I was back in that kind of like mouthing along, like clenching my fists. I love
Like I said,
Linkin Park.
I am not a fan of Linkin Park, but this is absolutely one of the songs I think about when I think about the band. Like it's got to be Numb, or it's got to be Linkin
You
Park.
need to bring back that angst. We need to be more angsty.
I'm not an angsty person. I like sunshine.
That's the appropriate amount of angst for our ages.
All right, Linkin Park wins. Oh, this is a hard matchup for me. We have our SOS round featuring ABBA.
Darling, can't you hear me? SOS. It's can't you hear me, not can you hear me.
But here's the thing. You said you were thinking about Adam Sandler earlier.
Yes.
All I think about on this song is Pierce Brosnan going, "When you go."
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. And then SOS by Rihanna.
Please someone help me. It's not healthy for me to feel this way.
Okay, so the lyrics, by the way, I didn't know this till doing the research for this show.
Yeah.
She says, SOS, please someone help me. It's not healthy for me to feel this. YOU are making this so hard. Making
Yeah.
this hard. Like I thought it was making me feel this way.
Is it not? That's what I just saying.
No, it's making me feel
Feel
this.
this. Why?
Space Y-O-U. She puts
Oh.
it's a Y. It's not way. So she's spelling out you. I don't know why.
Well, now I hate it.
I knew that. So
that?
this is the song that launched Rihanna.
Yes.
It- it-
Well, this is her first #1 single on the Hot 100.
sampling Soft Cells,
Tainted
Tainted
Love.
Love.
Which I was mad when this first came out. I'm like, they're totally ripping off Tainted Love. But then I heard it. I'm like, actually,
Oh,
it's kind
it
of a fun
fits
remix
well with
of
the
it.
beat. I think it makes this song better.
Rihanna's great.
Tainted Love.
I don't know about that, but this
She's
song's great.
great.
This song's great.
And then you get ABBA, who actually also, this was their one of their big hits too, kind of brought them, they didn't go away from the spotlight, but this brought them back into
Yeah.
like the top again.
Fun fact: both SOS and ABBA are both palindromes. What?
Taco Cat.
Goat cheese pizza.
Twins.
So I do like both of these songs.
Rihanna's went #1, whereas ABBA's went number 15.
What
Yeah.
was Goat Cheese Pizza?
Taco Cat, goat cheese pizza.
The card game?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's really
okay.
fun. It's a card game.
My bad.
Not a sponsor.
Which one are you guys voting for?
This is tough because one's bigger. And in fact, if your device is going to play an SOS song, it's probably Rihanna.
But it should
But
be ABBA.
I like the ABBA one more.
I think it should be ABBA, though. I think ABBA kind of has that SOS.
It's one of their
name.
sleepier songs.
It came out in 1975.
I-
Well, it starts off sleepy, but then it gets that little kind of, when you're gone, when you're gone.
Where you going? No, I really like ABBA. Oh, we should do an ABBA show. But this one is so middle of the road for me on them. I have way more fun with Rihanna's song.
They're both fun. I think they're both fun.
I think we should give the love to ABBA when we do their show because I think Rihanna would be the song played. So I'm going to go with Rihanna as well.
And Zach, sounds like you're voting for Rihanna as well.
Yeah.
Can I vote for Chiquitita?
For what?
There's not a duplicate Chiquitita song.
I'm voting for Rihanna. Yeah.
Okay. I'll vote for ABBA then the pity
Okay,
vote.
fair enough.
I think a respect vote is deserved there.
It's a good song, but it's just not my favorite. So Rihanna wins.
Boy, you know you got me feeling open. And boy, your love's enough with words unspoken. I said, boy.
All right. Remember back a while back when we had squared twins? Twins?
Yes?
Twin squared.
This matchup coming up right here is like almost quadruplets. It's one.
So wait, it's 3?
Yeah.
Wait, so it's almost 4. It's 3. Why did you build that up so much? It's the number preceding the number.
It is not 4. It is not 2.
This is what's going to be confusing. The titles of these songs equal 3 because it's one featuring U2.
We just talked about this one.
I said one laugh. Do what you should.
Metallica.
Imprisoning me, all that I see, absolute horror.
Kent, you're headbanging.
Like lightly headbanging.
No, you're full on. I'm flipping your hair around right now.
All my hair.
And Creed.
The only way is one.
Why did we each pronounce one with different syllables too?
Oh man. Okay, so we did just barely talk about One by U2.
It's great.
On
We know
episode
this.
343, the Song of Songs tournament. That's the third track from their 1981 album.
Yeah.
Metallica's song came out in 1989, and Creed's came out in 1998
So Metallica's got number 35. Creed's got number 70.
on their position on the charts.
Yes. Metallica's, I expect their songs to be dark, but
Oh.
one is a heavy song.
I didn't realize until I started reading about it.
Yeah.
It's about a World War I soldier who's severely wounded. He lost his arms, legs, and jaw, and he's not happy being in the hospital.
Don't you love the guitar work though? Because I know you just played that heavy part from the song, right? But the song starts off and it's really melodic, and then it gets really heavy. It keeps going back and forth. There's so much power there.
Not a fan.
You're not a fan
I think
of Metallica or of
no,
one?
no. Metallica has some great songs.
do.
This is not one of them.
It is one of their most well-known songs.
It is, and it's their first band to chart in the U.S.
Yeah.
It won a Grammy Award for Best Metal Performance.
Yeah.
The first ever song to win that award, I believe.
Wow.
And
Meaning it was its first year.
yes.
Yeah.
But what was the song earlier I was saying felt like a demo? Changes.
Yes.
This feels like a demo to me. I listened to this, and
It's not as much of a cohesive song.
it's not polished, and the way they sing it, it's like I don't know, the rhythm is off or something, but I was listening to the whole song and going,
Like they're riffing a little bit? Is that like they're just
But
jamming and kind of putting it together?
more that this is a garage band that got to put on stage, and this is them trying to get the mix right. It just felt off to me.
All right.
So I am discounting Metallica on this. I do like Metallica's some other songs. But then it comes down to U2 and Creed. Am I going to get killed by saying I like Creed's music song? Excuse me.
You like Creed better than U2?
I like Creed's song better than Metallica.
Yeah, you're off the show.
I am?
Yeah, you're off the show.
Again?
Officially.
No, I
Actually, so of the Creed songs, this one is not as overblown as the ones we always mock, right? With Arms Wide Open or Higher.
Yeah.
I think one being one of the, I think their original single, like it's kind of okay. It's definitely not Metallica's one.
There's a part in there, and I don't know why, but every time I hear it, he goes, "Society blind by color, waffle down one."
What?
He doesn't say waffle down. I found this out. He says, "Why hold down?" But for some reason, waffle down.
He was eating a waffle at that time.
Waffle down.
Couldn't really pronounce his words.
All right, what's your vote, Joel?
Yeah, so give us your vote.
I am voting for Creed.
Wow.
What? Over you two?
Maybe it's just
Over one by you two?
Maybe it's just because we just talked about it. I was kind of tired of that
Like,
song.
do you just kind of want to give him like this, yay, Creed gets something?
This song, I listened to the one by Creed a lot in college.
Yeah.
And I listened to U2 all the time. And like I said, maybe it's just because we just talked about one so much.
I agree.
In the Song of
We're
Songs.
a little tired of it.
That I kind of, when I got to the playlist, I was kind of like, yeah, I've heard that. Let's skip. And I got to one by Creed, and I'm like, yeah, waffle down.
Waffles over pancakes, obviously.
Kent, what am I picking?
Oh, you too, all day.
It's fine. I didn't expect to win this battle.
No, U2.
I didn't expect to win
I'll
this
go
battle.
with U2.
But what about Metallica or Creed?
Personally, I probably still would have gone U2
Oh, no, but over Metallica or Creed?
over Metallica. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would.
okay.
I would have picked U2 here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks. Oh, this band.
I pick U2 every time.
Aw.
Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same?
Next up is our sugar matchup featuring Maroon 5
Yes, please.
versus System of a Down. Oh no.
Yep.
No!
That's all I can stand from that
The
song.
kombucha mushroom people sitting all around all day.
I'll play the clip.
Who can believe
I'll
you?
play
They
the
don't even need
stupid
it, Joel.
clip.
I'm
Here you
singing.
go.
Ooh, okay, go. Sugar! This one was so...
looks so mad right
Here's the thing,
now.
Joel, where were you in 1997 when you had...
Dating.
More... That's rude. That felt like a personal
I didn't
jab.
say you weren't.
I'm ditching school at this time.
I was listening to Leanne Rimes.
I was going to Top Hat Video, renting video games that I could then copy.
Wow. You just confessed that on the air.
Yeah, I was a juvie. I was listening to Pyro Man 5000, System of a Down, all these trash metal bands of the late 90s. This song is so much stupid fun.
I did not know this song.
Oh, you
And
didn't?
I am mad that I now kind of know it.
So did you not really hear System of a Down till like
I knew System of-
Toxicity and
Yeah.
Chop Suey, which is their
Yes.
follow-up album. No,
I know. It's a running gag.
The evil in my eyes. No, it's a silly song, but it did put them on the map. Whereas
A silly song?
it is Sugar is a silly song.
The music video features an American flag intercut with images of public violence, hangings from the Holocaust, armies, footage of nuclear testing, and the German film
Yeah.
Metropolis.
They're like
Silly.
they're like Green Day, but they mean it.
I feel like the guitar work in this song is like, hey, I'm going to throw ping pong balls at your guitar. We'll see what happens.
Okay, but then
It's so
Sugar!
random.
Yes, please.
It is.
On the flip side, you get
totally
Sugar,
listenable
whose
pop
music
song.
video is Maroon 5 crashing people's weddings and suddenly playing
based off of Wedding Crashers,
which
great.
They there's some controversy whether they.
It's so stupid. It's so milk toast, though.
It's so fun.
And look, it's
though.
gonna win.
Watch
and I
that
know
music
this.
video. Watch that music
But
video
it's
of Sugar by
freaking
Maroon 5.
It is their third single from their fifth album. They've already been doing fine. I just hate them so
Yeah,
much.
but you know what?
I get that.
I
but-
like Sugar more than I like Nails on a Chalkboard.
I know why you like this Maroon 5 song. It was on Just Dance 2019.
I did so good at it.
I knew it.
But the System of a Down song is painful.
I don't think so. To me, it takes me back to those weird rebellious days when I thought I was too cool for school because I was ditching.
I skipped it almost every time. I could not make
I get it. No, I totally get it.
It is obnoxious.
It is bombastic, and not Shaggy's bombastic.
Bombastic. Yeah. Maroon 5 wins.
I'm hurting, baby. I'm broken down. I need your loving, I need it now.
Now we have our ex-girlfriend matchup. Surprisingly not based on Kent's life.
Oh, wait, what?
What? So we have No Doubt.
Always knew I'd end up your ex-girlfriend.
This was on a Guitar Hero that I played.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one.
I don't remember.
But I remember hating this one on Guitar Hero.
What?
Like, I like the song, but it's a real boring Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Versus Bush.
Once again, it's like the Around the World thing where it's
What
always
is it, like
he
a
says.
25-second song?
It's like 45 seconds.
Okay.
It's real
Bush,
short.
sorry.
Oh, great matchup, by the way.
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize this until I didn't plan it, obviously. These went together. But you were just going to say, Kent?
Gavin Rossdale, Gwen Stefani. This is a 90s power couple.
Not only that, Kent, but lead singer Gwen Stefani wrote the song Ex-Girlfriend about her relationship with Gavin Rossdale.
Yeah.
So
yeah, hers came out after the fact. Was she kind of mocking? Because X with the X, not the EX.
Yeah,
on
this is a little cheater.
16 Stone.
yes.
That came out first, obviously.
Yes.
So
That
she
came out
was
in
playing on
1994.
that.
I don't know for sure. No, not exactly, because she actually wrote this earlier in their relationship before they got married. Like, they'd broken up
Oh.
as boyfriend, girlfriend, but then they ended up getting married after that. But
That worked out.
Gavin Rossdale wrote his ex-girlfriend before he met Gwen Stefani, but she wrote it about him.
Were they the most attractive, talented couple of the 90s?
Very talented couple.
I mean, Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, they're like, hey, what's up over here? But then you've got like the baggy jeans couple with like chain wallets.
Sheesh.
You don't mess with them.
Much like I confessed with the Weezer song, Bush has always been kind of a blind spot for me. I've heard a few of their songs, but I don't know them super well.
Weezer and Bush. The formative albums of 60 Stone and Blue album. Formative albums of our year.
Bamboo Wise Guys.
Waffle down.
What Bush songs do you know? What? Little Things.
Save
Come
it for
down.
our 16 Stone show.
What?
None off the top of my head.
Glycerine.
Machine Head?
Is he the one who did Loser?
Oh my gosh. Zack's off the show. Ken, you're the only one on the show now. We both got kicked off.
All right, System of a Down wins. No. So here's the thing. Bush's song is not really a song. Obviously, it's a fun novelty choice
It's a
because they have
novelty
the same
end
title.
of the CD track.
Yeah.
And it's also a little bit cheating.
And No Doubt song is actually a great song. It's a good song.
it is.
A little simplistic, kind of repetitive.
Well, and they kind of both are.
Yeah.
And this is kind of a cheat matchup because No Doubt's version is EX girlfriend, whereas Bush's is just X.
Breaking the
girlfriend.
rules.
The letter X girlfriend. I'm also going to vote for No Doubt in this regard because I like Bush's one, but it is kind of that novelty song.
Yeah.
That every now and then.
If you listen to the album, you don't skip the song because it's so short.
Yeah.
No Doubt wins.
Another ex-girlfriend on your list, but I should have thought of that before we kissed.
This next matchup is not a couple of songs. It's a thruple of songs.
Thruple? Please, I don't like the connotation.
No.
Our Somebody to Love matchup featuring Jefferson Airplane.
Want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love?
Cable Guy
You
ruined
better-
this song for me.
Did it
that's
ruin
true.
or did it make the song? Because I didn't know it before Cable Guy.
I knew it. I did not like
Cable
it.
Guy, also Tier 1 soundtrack.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Now I know what
Yeah.
you're thinking, listener. Yep, we're going to Justin Bieber next.
Is that Rihanna singing?
Baby
Or is this
Bieber.
pre-puberty
Baby
Biebs?
Bieber.
Baby hair swoop Bieber. And
That was actually his birth name.
Yeah.
Baby Hair Swoop Bieber.
and of course, we're doing Queen as well.
Speaking of bands and songs that we've talked about.
Can we retire the jersey for Queen on this show, like officially?
I don't know. It's got to come up so often.
Nah.
Yeah, it's time.
I think
So,
so.
like the
Somebody-
Beach Boys.
Beach Boys and Queen.
Yes, if we've done a show
Honorary
about them,
Rafters of Baconsale.
granted, they're going to win this matchup. Obviously.
It's easy.
Jefferson Airplane's version came out in 1967.
So you say Cable Guy ruined that song because I didn't know it before.
I just don't like Cable Guy.
Oh, I love Cable Guy.
And then Queen's came out in 76. Justin Bieber's came out in 2010. I'd never heard Justin Bieber's Somebody to Love before. I don't hate it. I kind of liked it.
You're saying that like you're like defensive right now.
It beats Queen. I'm kidding. No.
I know that's what you do to Creed.
No, Queen already won. Jefferson Airplane's biggest success was Somebody to Love. And then, of course, we talked about Somebody to Love by Queen, which, you know, so many good things about that song. Go listen to episode 306, Queen Will Rock You. You'll hear a talk about it.
It's aged fine, the Justin Bieber song. It's fine. The beat's okay.
Yeah.
You got Usher in there, too.
Yeah.
I mean, featured on
Bieber's
so
mentor.
many. Yeah. Is he his mentor?
Yeah.
Top of your thought is Queen. Let's just make it Queen and move on.
It's Queen. Retired.
Now we have our Push It matchup. You can't say that.
Words I thought I would never hear on Baconsale.
Starting with Garbage.
Shirley. I love you, Shirley.
Push It. I also don't know Garbage so well, but I do know this song. And I like this song. Okay. Versus Push It by Salt-N-Pepa.
Real good.
Oh, baby.
I never realized how repetitive that song was until listening to it on our playlist, on our Spotify playlist.
I'm so
like a
glad we
refreshing
mentioned
drink.
Salt-N-Pepa. Push It, right?
Fun
There's
fact,
3 members of that band.
Zach, fun fact for you, Zach.
Yeah.
Garbage's version of Push It contains a quotation of Beach Boys' "Don't Worry, Baby," which I know you enjoy.
Don't worry, baby.
And they were worried about, are we going to get in trouble for using this? So they talked to Brian Wilson. He loved it. He said, that sounds great. I gave him a blessing.
He's like,
Let
you
me
guys
use
are
it."
weird enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Salt-N-Pepa. This is a weird fact. This song was popular in its day, and then it re-entered the charts after the group performed the track at Nelson Mandela's 70th birthday concert. Can you imagine any 70-year-old getting this?
Mandela's like, can I
Nelson
join?
Mandela.
Nelson Mandela sitting there in the crowd, like, I wanted them to sing Shoop. I wanted Shoop.
Can I join? Call me Paprika.
Oh, boy. And fun fact about the song Push It is that it came out and did fine. And then they remixed it.
Yeah.
It's a mix it remix by a San Francisco DJ and another producer. And that is the radio hit that you know and love. Is this remixed version of it. That's the popular one. In fact, the original Hot, Cool, and Vicious album did not contain Push It. But when it became a radio hit, they reissued the album with the remix in there.
Wow.
So
I just feel like the Garbage one is a little too underground.
It is,
but the video itself made an impact.
Yeah.
This was back in the box days.
Sure.
I was nominated for 8.
Yeah. Thank
sorry,
you.
I totally talked over
Yeah,
you.
no, totally.
I apologize.
Yeah, no, it was a great video, and it put them on
Were
the
you
map.
guys just nice? That was weird.
I talk over
No, you
way
first.
too much.
Joel, you got this.
Oh, no, you
Can we
first,
kick
yes.
Zach off the show since he hasn't heard
Zach-
any 90s bands?
Kent, you're off the show.
Wait,
No one's on the show now.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to grunge when I was 6.
You listen to Leanne Rhymes.
you're crushing on Leanne.
But
Yeah, boy.
a little happy connection here, coincidence, I guess.
Sure.
Is that Push It by Garbage uses Don't Worry Baby by the Beach Boys.
That's great.
And then Salt-N-Pepa uses quotes a line from You Really Got Me by the Kinks. Girl, boy, you really got me going. You got me so. I don't know what I'm
Oh,
doing.
wow.
Push It by Salt-N-Pepper. Salt-N-Pepper. Push It by Salt-N-Pepper.
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 Salt-N-Pepper wrote a song.
How white am I?
Salt-N-Pepper. Tell me more about this Salt-N-Pepper band.
Salt-N-Pepper. It made them the first female rap act to go gold or platinum. So it made a big impact.
Which song do I prefer?
Well,
Probably
sure,
Push It by
Garbage.
Garbage. Which song do I think the default should be? If you say Push It and you ask the Alexa or Google Home to play it,
And it's
it
going to,
should
in
be
a British voice,
It's
it'll say,
gonna be
oh,
Salt-N-Pepa.
salt and pepper? Pepper?
Now playing Salt-N-Pepa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it would do. So we are in agreement that
Yes,
Salt
we
and
are.
Pepper wins. Now we have our Shape of My Heart matchup featuring the Backstreet Boys.
back on the things I've done. I was trying to be someone.
I'm going to pull a Zack here.
What?
I got nothing on this one.
Really?
No memory,
yeah.
don't know it.
So here's the thing.
I
This
was listening to boy bands when you were listening to grunge.
I was in Portugal at this time.
This was BSB. Yeah, and we're going to call them BSB.
What?
When they were trying to mature. Because NSYNC was still doing their pop stuff, and Backstreet Boys was
I
like,
love how you just give it a good every time.
NSYNC. It's not even a sound. It's like Salt-N-Pepa.
They did say that this was supposed to be quote,
Salt and NSYNC.
they said this song was quote supposed to be the sound of a boy band becoming a group of men.
Yes, precisely.
We're becoming a group of men.
If they were really going to do that, they'd shove their voice crack midway through. What's the other song?
We haven't even got
What's the other song, Zach?
versus Sting.
I know that diamonds need money for
Only another Zack here.
No, I got
That's not the shape of my heart. The song is beautiful.
Well, oh, isn't that the song from Emperor's New Groove? It's not.
What?
It's not. It's my funny
What?
friend and me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't like Sting's solo career.
What? Fields of Gold?
Nope.
If I ever lose my faith in you?
Nope. Give me the Police all day. Don't like Sting's solo stuff.
That's the sound of the police.
Thank you, Joel.
You're welcome.
We're so like Salt and Pepper and whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police.
We apologize for this episode in general.
Yes.
I don't. All right. So you guys, Joel, you don't really know either song.
Neither one of these songs has a strong emotional connection.
So for you,
I am
does-
open to hear your guys' arguments.
So for you, like, is it more like chart-worthy presence, or is it like Sting versus Backstreet Boys? Because Backstreet Boys did chart with this song. It's number 8. Shape of My Heart did not chart at all, but now has become one of his most well-known songs.
Well, in fact, there were 2 other singles on the album, If I Lose My Faith in You and Fields
Yeah.
of Gold, that I think I know those ones much better.
Right.
So I don't know.
Do you think it's a pretty song, though? Little Sleepy?
These are both fine. The Shape of My Heart by Sting was used in the end credits of Leon the Professional.
Which is weird
Yeah.
in context.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie's
The
weird
whole
in
movie's
context.
weird. It's not that weird. Yeah.
But tell me, gentlemen, what are you voting for? Because I can go
For
either
me,
way.
we're going with the popular choice here. This is the more popular song from the pop band, right? It's the Backstreet Boys.
It's
here.
the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, has to be.
Then
I
I
like
will
Sting
agree.
more as a performer, obviously, but they did chart with the song. So
All right, Backstreet Boys wins. All right, now we are to our final matchup, and fitting with the theme of the show, we're going to have our final group of more than 2.
wait, 5
Less than 5.
Duos
less
and trios.
Than, I'd even say less than 4.
between 2 and 4.
Our triple 3.
Hat trick.
Three. There's 3 songs that have the same title here. We have Stronger featuring Britney Spears.
Stronger than yesterday. Now it is nothing my way. My loneliness ain't killing me.
You guys are both putting your hand to your ear.
Stronger.
I cut the song off.
Stronger.
Wait, that's nang.
Kanye West. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't this Daft Punk?
Stop talking over the good song, Kanye.
Nose.
Nose flute?
Versus Stronger, What Doesn't Kill You by Kelly Clarkson.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Stand a little taller. Why is Joel roping a bull right now? You're roping a bull over there.
I was dancing.
Were you holding one of those tubes that goes, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. So you got Britney Spears' song came out in 2000. Kanye West came out in 2007. Kelly Clarkson came out in 2012. Kanye West and Kelly Clarkson peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Britney Spears only reached number 11 with her Stronger. Although it does feel like Kelly Clarkson's cheating a little bit with having the parenthetical there of what doesn't kill you.
Oh, that helps, actually.
A little bit.
So Kanye West has sold more with his song. They sold 5 million copies, which is crazy. But I think it's not without the help of Daft Punk, because that Daft Punk song is so great. I think Britney Spears actually is held back because this was early Britney Spears. She hadn't... I mean, there was Hit Me Baby One More Time.
This is
first
Did I
album?
Get It Again.
Yeah.
This is the second album.
Okay, but here's the thing. I know that this Britney Spears song came on Hit Clips. Y'all remember this?
No.
You
Is
that
could
a-
get him at
is
like
that a salon?
McDonald's.
Yeah, that's where I get my haircut.
Yeah.
No, this was
They
an
hit you
itty
and cut your
bitty.
hair at the same time?
It was an itty bitty, like teeny tiny tape, like less than an
Oh,
inch by an
yeah.
inch that you put in, and it played maybe 15 seconds of this song. You could get them at like McDonald's. They had NSYNC and Britney Spears.
This sounds like a Zack story.
Teeny tiny little things that played.
You made that image.
Stronger. And so I didn't ever have one, but I had a friend who did, and that sounds like a lie. But you could just
Was this
play
friend
it.
Canadian?
Yes, and you could just play it. It was like 15 seconds of the chorus, and that's all. I'm like, yeah, we're listening to music portable, yo, and it was just the worst. But I remember
but you have good
it from
memories.
that. Yeah, it was fun.
If I may go, I'm immediately discounting Kanye West
Me
because
too.
I see no talent in his songs in
I like
general.
this song.
But I will say, to Kanye's credit, you will never hear me say to Kanye's credit usually, but I will say to Kanye's credit, he said once he believes Stronger is a great song, but it does not compare to the original that he sampled of Harder, Faster, Better.
Really?
Yeah, he said that.
I feel like his vocals are fine. I think this is a very accessible Kanye song.
And in the right context, like when this plays during a football game
Yeah,
or
it's
something like
one
that,
of the
it's
most popular.
This is fun. I am also going to get rid of Britney Spears because it's a little insight into how
After all she's been through.
Yeah, bad timing, Joel.
into how I do my research. When I'm researching each one of these songs, I have the song playing on a loop in the background. And I don't know if it was because it was playing too long or if just, I don't know what, but I got tired of the song very quickly. And so I went, okay, I don't want to listen to that song anymore. And in fact, when it came on another time, I was like, no, I don't even want to hear that. But then Kelly Clarkson came on, and I was singing full volume, doing my rope and cowboy hand, singing this song because it is such a powerful chorus. Like it comes in, and you just want to sing along with it. I think when you say Echo, play Stronger, it should play Kelly Clarkson.
But it would say, "Did you mean Stronger? What Doesn't Kill You" by Kelly Clarkson.
What was that, Salt-N-Pepa? Why did you have an accent?
So Alexa speaks now. Okay, I'm going to go with Britney Spears. It's perfectly early Britney Spears, and it's so fun. It's catchy. I do think the other one's more of a powerhouse, but I think Alexa would probably play Britney Spears.
Comes down to you, Zach.
I think my brain goes to the Britney Spears version, but going with the logic of what's maybe more popular,
Which do we have the most fun
Still
just
more,
now
still more
singing?
popular? Do you still feel like Kelly Clarkson is relevant in any way?
No, but I do.
Except for
this
like
song
11
is-
every
a.m.
once
on
in a
Since
while.
You've Been
Two.
Gone comes on, I'm singing along. Stronger comes on, I'm singing along.
Every once in a while,
a moment like this, I'm weeping openly.
she puts out songs that stick. She really
Right.
has, and this is one of them.
Best thing to come out of American Idol? Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah,
From Justin to Kelly. Yeah.
Justin Guarini is a little sweet on Dr. Pepper commercials.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
that's fun.
Side-
Carrie Underwood?
side joke?
I don't know. But yes, and as much as I have positive memories with the Britney Spears song, it's a lower tier Britney Spears song that is more forgettable. So yeah, I'm going to go with Kelly Clarkson.
All right.
Kelly Clarkson wins. All right, and that's it. We're done.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we had for you. So let us know. We found so many new songs for this sequel of Twinner Winner, and we know there are more songs out there. Now, like I said, don't go digging in Kent's basement for that vinyl track, the last track on the vinyl record of the album no one's ever heard.
Better songs.
Look for hits. And if we have not talked about them on the past show of Twinner Winner or this show, let us know. We may include them on a future show.
Yep.
If we do another Twinner Winner song titles edition.
Yep.
So let us know on Facebook, let us know on Instagram, let us know on Twitter. We want to hear from you.
Before we go, we want to thank our patrons in a couple of special categories, including the I Am the Listener tier, which features Ryan Marley, Lady Terry A. Finley, Sean Sandquist, Alicia Bass, Braden Winterton, Chris Drought, Jennifer Kielkowski, Scott Sprague, Adam and Rachel Crump, Sir and Madam Hicks, Glow Clan Daniel, Rocky and Steph, Johnny English the Brick, Andrew in the Dark, Shannon West, Allison Gall, Debbie Foster, Casey Cummings, Jake the Cooler King Swallow, and Fat Max. Then we have our Bacon Council, which features the one, the only Chris Anderson, Nicole Sitting in the Sin Bin Hale, Stephen Ross, Bacon Council member Kyler, our favorite couple, the Madsons, Her Royal Highness Jessica Terry, Beaker, and Pants. Thank you for
Thanks,
being
patrons.
patrons.
Thank you, patrons, for keeping the lights on here in the Bacon Cave. And thank you, listener, for spreading the good word of Baconsale and telling your friends and family about Baconsale, especially when they go on road trips. That seems to be the gateway to
Yeah,
Baconsale.
I think so too.
Is have people listen
You
to us on road
must
trips.
listen to this.
Because you could listen to it with your kids in the car.
Mostly.
But if you want to find me, you can find me at 76Joel on Twitter. You can find me performing with Quickwits. They perform at the Midvale Performing Arts Center. For more details, go to qwcomedy.com or go to the Quickwits Facebook page.
If you want to find me on Twitter or Instagram, it's at Kenny3DD. If you want to read my movie reviews, at ShowtimeShowdown.com.
I'm just going to crack my knuckles here and say I'm back.
Yay, welcome back.
Thanks for trying to do this last
We
week.
talked
Kent.
about mugs.
We did.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that you pointed out that I talk about a random thing. If you'd like to connect with me, you can do so on Twitter and Instagram. But more importantly, make sure you're following Baconsale on your social media. Go ahead and like that Facebook page and then swing by at Baconsale on Twitter and Instagram. While you're doing that, swing by tpublic.com/Baconsale, where you can become a billboard of Baconsale by getting yourself a shirt or, wait for it, a phone case.
Oh, mixing it up.
tpublic.com/Baconsale. And if you like what's going on here, you like to support the show, you can do so at patreon.com/Baconsale, where support starts at just $3 a month. You can see all sorts of fun behind the scenes content, some video reviews, and then, of course, our mostly weekly Bacon Bits, which if you go to patreon.com right now, even if you are not a member, you have access to our very most recent Bacon Bit. Sorry about the randomness.
It's random.
Patreon.com/Baconsale. But until next time,
I don't know if this is family friendly or not. But that's actually, you bringing that up because Marky Mark has a third nipple.
yes.
But I do sing that. Feel it, feel it. Feel the third nipple.
I don't like this music, but like I like her though. I was 7.
I have a natural high right now. He ain't heavy. He's Rod Stewart.
Makes me want a
totally.
sword fight, so it wins for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kent. I forgive you. You look pretty. Oh, this is my shirt. Clean up.
I don't know if you can tell by whiteness of my skin. I didn't really listen to Tupac.
Skater boy called.
Okay.
He said, "See you later, boy."
Thank you. Family friendly.
Joel's playing arcades again.
See, I'm back on.
Elder Hilton, stop!
Dance Dance Revolution.
And
This is apostasy.
I did go through a Red Hot Chili Peppers phase, but then I, grew up from being 15, and so
Hey, Alexa, play a song that mentions the title 144 times.
we're appealing to you kids now. Hello, fellow kids. We're hip.
Yeah, with Tayo Cruz.
From 2010.
Hey,
So
Zack, he's Canadian.
Brian
Slowly
Adams?
Boys.
Yeah.
well, that changes everything.
So when there are 4 children, all born at the same time, what do they call them, Zach?
Stress. No, this is twins.
We're Vampire Weekend. We gotta get jobs.
Oh, man.
You thought your job was blood sucking.
I want to watch
I want to listen to Blue. What's this guy with glasses?
Zach, what are you watching, Dancer? No, don't come down. I'm not watching Leanne Rimes on Disney Channel.
Weezer. It's Weezer. Why don't you marry it?
I can't fill you there.
I can, though.
Almost quadruplets. It's 1.
So wait, it's 3?
I pick you 2 every time.
Yes, please. Joel, where were you in 1997 when you had
Dating.
more? That's rude. That felt like a personal jab.
you weren't.
Bamboo wise guys.
Waffle down.
It's a thruple of songs.
Please, I don't like that connotation.
No.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to grunge when I was 6.
Listen to Leanne Rimes.
You're crushing on Leanne.
But yeah, we did so.
That's the sound of the police.
Salt-N-Pepa.
Salt so white.
So
Homie.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
Homie.